Good evening, OWLS family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? And hello to all those who come in to watch the replay. Bless y'all. We greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get started. Good evening, Alexander, darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Klein. Welcome into chat. I see. Good evening, Chris. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I see. You're stuck in a city meeting. Poor thing. Condolences, darling. More power to you, honey. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Cynthia. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Minty Cactus. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Hooty hoot and welcome into chat. Opal, how are you doing, darling? Let's see. Trying to see. I think I got everybody. Nope. Good evening, Grandma Teresa. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Right, I think I'm caught up now. Woohoo! Nope, not. Good evening, Jay. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? She said, and Junior, wave. Good evening, Angel. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Grandma Teresa. Good evening, Perlio. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? All right, I think I'm caught up for a bit. Hope everyone is doing well. Good evening, Apple Eye. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? All right, y'all. Since the birthday seed giveaway, everything's gone crazy here. I haven't got to answer any emails, so y'all don't worry. I will get the seeds out as fast as I can. But yep, let's just say birthday dinner ended up being pulled pork, not the ribs I was expecting, which is fine, perfectly fine. OCO sister, welcome into chat. Bounty, how are you doing? Listen, I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. All right. As the clock struck midnight on Saturday night, me and Junior started hearing a noise in the kitchen. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Kept hearing the noise, and it got worse and worse. Oh, I had a great birthday, gave away a lot of seeds, had a great time spending time with everyone, and I finally got to eat my baklava. Now, we kept hearing this noise, never could figure out what it was. Ah, it's okay, Chris. There'll be plenty more. Okay, Cheryl, no problem, no problem. But this noise got louder and louder, and I'm like going, oh Lord, I hope nothing short circuiting out or anything. Go to find out it's a drip under the sink. And I reach up because I absolutely hate plumbing under sinks. Ooh, I reach up to tighten it up. The whole thing blew out, drenched me from head to toe because I was squatted down on trying to get figure out what was going on with it. I'm soaking wet. I have to, because this place has no cutoffs except up the driveway past the mailbox. So here I am, a drowned rat. Throw on my hoodie because it's 26 degrees outside, y'all. Hobble as fast as I could because there was no way I could run. Hobble to the past the mailbox with the water key. Thank gracious I knew exactly where that was. Cut the water off, hobble back into the house. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? So, I get back in. Kitchen's the floor is just soaking. And I'm just like going, oh my God, why? All right. I was so cold, y'all. It took me all of Sunday to finally get warmed back up because I got chilled really bad. And of course, the hardware store, that's a magic word, wasn't open on Sunday, so water was still off on Sunday. It was off most of the day today until I got it pretty much fixed. Thank gracious there's now a shut off on that line. I had it shut off when I went to cut the water back on. Well, I barely opened up the shut off, and apparently I didn't get it tight enough up there, so it's still leaking. But at least it's almost fixed. Yep, I know plumbing because, well, I was married to a plumber, the ex, for over 22 years, so I know how to do plumbing. And if I just have to do it, I know how to run pretty good for natural gas pipeline, the threader and stuff. So yeah, I can do that too. But yeah, I cannot say how much I despise trying to do plumbing under a sink because there's no way hardly to maneuver. It's an ungodly, awkward position. You can't really get comfortable no matter what you try. And it's just like, ugh. So, yesterday, I just couldn't do much of nothing. I got out, took a few pictures, just felt like crap. I feel better today. But yeah, so I will let y'all know tomorrow's video. I doubt I'll do a video tonight. I'll have to make one in the morning. So tomorrow's video will be out at noon or a little afterwards. So, yep, no 6 o'clock video, but there'll be a video. Good evening, the hen house. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep. But yeah, I mean, using the pipe threader to cut the threads on that gas pipeline, Lord, that is so nasty and it stinks. Yeah, hey, that's smart though, Xander. That's one way to get it done. But working the pipe threader, man, that thing is just nasty. It stinks. It's oily. So I wanted everybody to know I haven't been ignoring you. Oh, it gets better. Gets better. I knew we wasn't going to be able to make too many more trips in the car until we can finally get everything fixed on the front end. We were able to go to Tish, which is Tishomingo, to the hardware store. Go find out that hardware store has been there since It's a 1906 or 1911. I love going to that place. So I was trying to find where the plumbing parts were. Good evening, the Funny Farm. Welcome into chat, darling. How are you doing? Ha ha. Yep, that's about how it goes, Xander. But we make it to Tishomingo City, doing about 40, 45. We come back home, top speed of 35 with flashers going there, flashers coming back. So now officially the car is parked till we can get it fixed. Doing about as good as can be, Funny Farm. That's the only way. I don't have a dishwasher. I do them all my dishes by hand. All of my dishes are hand washed. Y'all want to come help? I'm more than happy to let y'all help. But yeah, I wish y'all could have saw me. I look like a drowned rat. Yep, the only dishwasher here is my two hands. Eventually, we might work a dishwasher into here, but when we're able to get this place redoing all the electric wiring, and my God, we are redoing all the plumbing. I've never seen such jimmy rigged plumbing in all my life. No shutout valves anywhere. That's gonna be fixed. Good evening, Shirley and Evie. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are y'all doing? He said, and Junior, you gonna wave? Don't point finger, wave. No, wave. Move them fingers. There you go. Good evening, Tammy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ooh, that don't sound good, Tammy. People acting weird anymore. Better insulation, we'd have to tear all the walls down, Alexander. We would have to tear all of them down. Yep. Well, you would think they would offer to help wash the dishes. Oh, believe me, I know it would be. But when we get that wood heater on, because Lyle wants to do an addition all the way along the whole back of the trailer. So we're gonna have a room dedicated for the wood stove. So yeah, we'll be toasty in here. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? And wondered what on earth they wanted. No, it's they have Jimmy rigged it because it was moved here. They Jimmy rigged it after it was moved here. No. I mean, all different shapes and sizes of pipes. Nope. When you get paranoid, that's when you lose your power and you lose your ability to shoot straight. Don't get nervous. Be prepared. Yep, ain't that the truth, Opal? Ha! I can vouch for that one. I can absolutely vouch for that one. So tonight, hopefully after live stream, if I can stay awake, y'all, I'm going to start getting on emails and getting stuff done. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Feed 'em Beans. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Well, at least they kind of sort of helped. Good evening, Dee. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? The problem with the breaker box that we have, which I'm going to have replaced as well, there's only one breaker that's listed of what it goes to. Last night, I'm standing there going, because when I had to, well, Saturday night, actually, technically early Sunday morning, I was standing there in the bathroom getting my wet clothes off, and I hear this noise, and I'm like, going, oh my God, I got to cut the hot water heater off. So I go look at the breaker box, nothing was listed. I'm like going, okay, here we go, which one it is, and I flipped the first one. Thank gracious, I know which one is the hot water heater. Good evening, Maggie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Junior's looking great. I had a great birthday, but right after midnight is when everything went south. Yep, flip and hope, flip and hope. Well, Xander, we really didn't have no choice. Good evening, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? That sounds about right. Hey, that's a fix. Packing tape. They didn't use duct tape. I'm hurt. They didn't use duct tape. But yeah, I'm not doing much of nothing. We got this place, so I don't want to fix too god awful much. But it's on like party time. Once we know for a fact we can buy this place. Let me tell you, duct tape works wonders for many, many things. Good evening, Terminator. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep, that's a lot of snow on the roof. Glad he was able to get it off. Duct tape and zip ties. Two very important things to always have in stock. Oh, listen, we have one, two working plug-ins in the living room, two working plug-ins in the kitchen. So yeah, I want everything. We're rewiring everything. Yep, WD-40. If it can't break something free, it's not meant to come loose. Oh, don't forget, three important things per MacGyver: paperclip, duct tape, zip ties. Gotta have all three. And once in a while, maybe a piece of chewing gum. No, believe me, I checked one. See, they've got to be rewired. Because let me tell you, I checked one of the plug-ins and it was a 4th of July show. So, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Good evening and welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Baling twine. Yep, I try to keep that handy. Oh, guess what, y'all? Guess what I got in the mail today? Oh, I was not expecting it. Ta-da-da! Seeds from Italy. The dangerous seeds that if you're not careful, every seed germinates, pretty much from what I found out. How you not passing up, Xander? But yeah, you got to be careful about doing the generator. A lot of people don't know it needs to be a professional done job on the generator unless you know what you're doing, because a lot of people don't realize when they just plug their generator into the house, it can backfeed through the line, and that's how linemen get electrocuted. A lot of people don't know that. So you got to know what you're doing when you do a generator plug into your whole house. Good evening, Marcus. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, there's I found some things in here I need to get. Yep, a lot of people didn't know about that. A lot of people don't know. Um, like those built-in nice fancy smancy generators that once your power goes off, they automatically kick in. Yeah, unless you know what you're doing, unless you're absolutely sure you know what you're doing, it is best to have a certified electrician put it in. Back in the day, my fix for holding up a muffler, wire coat hanger. I don't use Baker Creek. I've watched them. They have changed, not for the better. They used to do all American seeds pretty much with just a few Asian seeds. They adopted those two Asian children, and they have really whacked out on the Asian seeds. Number two, if you wanted to work for them, you better have this, or you wasn't going to keep your job, or you wasn't going to get a job. And three, the one that really put it in for me doing anything Baker Creek with my money was that big, beautiful catalog that had that lab grown tomato. They're all heirlooms, nothing bioengineered or anything. And right there on the cover of their big old fat catalog was that tomato that came from a lab in Europe. I forgot where it came from. So, yeah, no, I don't trust them. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. Somebody done that on purpose. Somebody done that on purpose, I guarantee you. Oh, I'd be livid if that happened. Oh, I love strictly medicinals. There's quite a few things I got to get from them. Good evening, CC Clark. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, I ain't that lucky, Bounty. I ain't that lucky. Yep, that will work. Yep, pantyhose does work. No, it wasn't a blue tomato. It was a big red tomato. Yep, Johnny Seeds is okay, but they tend to do business with Monsanto as well. Johnny Seeds is just overpriced. Yes, seeds from Italy gives you an ungodly amount of seeds, and you can pretty much guarantee every seed is going to germinate. Hence the St. John's worts. That yeah, I'm used to some places the seed germination rate's low. I think every one of them seeds germinated. I'm not big into Johnny's because they're buddies with Monsanto. Yep. Well, it's okay to grow. We've got American mandrake. Yeah, there's American mandrake. All those beautiful what are they called? You see them in the woods. It's usually clusters of them. I just went blank. Lord. CC Clark says, "Hey Junior, you look good." Well, don't point and wave, baby. Move your fingers. Move your fingers. There you go. Uh, yes, they have, and woke people don't get my business. Woke people do not get my business. May apples. Thank you, Funny Farm. May apples is American mandrake. Same thing. Same thing. Only thing I do order one thing and one thing only from Johnny's, and it's the big box of the string that I use to do the Florida weave on the tomatoes. That is the one and only thing I buy from them. But other than that, Johnny's is ridiculous. Now, yep, listen, y'all. Once we finally get from being stressed out all the time and worrying about this, worrying about that, it's going to get better on me because y'all, I'm not sleeping at night. I go to bed, I wake up feeling worse than when I go to bed. I don't feel like I'm sleeping. I'm getting to where I'm staying exhausted. So y'all just go. It's not that I don't know what I'm talking about. I just can't always remember it. But I'll tell you, if you're up around where Johnny Seeds comes from, go to Pine Tree Seeds. Their seeds germinate like crazy too. Yeah, at the end of the month, at the very end of the month. Hoot hoot, Gigi Deb, welcome into chat. How are you doing? But yeah, that don't help when because I had to take money that was donated for, extra postage to help out. I had to go get plumbing parts so we could actually have water cut on. So yeah, always fun, but I'm thankful to have that to get plumbing parts. But yeah. See, that's just it. And I got all kinds of people in Canada. You know what? When we do the seed swap in spring and fall, do you know how hard it is to get Canadians to step forward and go, hey, I'm interested. I would like to trade with fellow Canadians. Crickets most of the time. Very few, but crickets. Gigi Deb says, hello, handsome. I'm not big on M.I. Gardner. I'm not big on him. He's okay, but mm-mm. But yeah, I would love to see the seed swap go to other countries, but people are just scared to death to do anything. Lord, what would happen if I stayed scared to death to do anything? My God, as a child, I'm a Gen Xer. Mighty proud of being a Gen Xer. Back in the day, a self-addressed stamped envelope got you comic books, got you stickers, got you all kinds of recipes, you name it. I'm not scared to send a self-addressed stamped envelope. Ooh, what'd you have, Opal? Well, I know that, Bounty. I'm talking about other Canadians. Ooh, that sounds good, Opal. No, I don't use Magic Jack. No. Good evening, Jason. Welcome into chat. Another, if I remember right, Canadian. Jason, you just have no clue. You got to remember, car is down. We have no family. It's just me and Junior. Now there's Lyle. Lyle we consider family, but I don't want to be a burden on Lyle. So yeah, when YouTube is, I've been reading, I've been reading my analytics. YouTube dropped me there for a while for $2.75 a thousand views. Now imagine, y'all got to remember, a lot of new members don't realize my what I make on YouTube is what me and poor Junior's been surviving on for years. So yeah, see, I'm not big on a house phone. I'm not big on a house phone at all. Oh, it sounds good, Opal. I think what we're going to do tonight is I'm gonna heat up more of that when we're supposed to be ribs. It's pulled pork. I'm gonna heat that up, and we're gonna have pulled pork nachos. Past the shrimp. Oh, shame on you! You gotta have the greens. And it was probably pasta. But yeah, Jason, believe me, a lot of people don't realize I'm one of the most positive people there are. But even after a while, after one boomerang after another, after another gets you get hammered with, you get tired after a while. You get wore out. I don't know on that one. I don't know. Yeah, egg salad. As long as the egg salad's not sweet, it's good. See, what I've got to watch out for is I have to, since I'm Junior's going to be his payee, I have to be careful with the money and how it's spent because I'm toting the line now. He's not answering for it. I'm toting the line. And I don't want to get a whole bunch of bills coming in. I don't want to get all frivolous and go wild. Oh, yeah, people use that Miracle Whip nasty crap. Oh, Miracle Whip will make me gag, y'all. It's nasty. Oh, hickory syrup's wonderful, especially when you use shagbark hickory. Yeah, people use Miracle Whip or they'll use that nasty sweet pickle relish. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many times I've been somewhere and they go, "Would you like sweet pickle?" I said, "Do you not have any dill pickle relish?" Tammy done a video on it. She beat me to it. I was wanting to make the video, but since Tammy's done it, y'all go check Tammy's channel. That's just like me on eclairs. Absolutely love eclairs. I don't like that Boston cream or whatever that stuff is. I like the whipped cream inside of it. See, a lot of people don't realize I don't do a whole lot of sweet cooking. Yes, I make desserts. But as for sweet food, I don't put sugar in my cornbread. I don't use sweet relish. Now, I make jellies once in a while. I prefer jams. But sugar is basically, there's a few things that's kind of supposed to be sweet, sweet and sour chicken. Certain things like that. Yes, there's certain things that need some sweet in it. But other than that, no, I don't like it. All you got to do is, I know what, after the live stream, let me make a note because I'll forget it. Give me a minute, y'all. Because, Lord, y'all just don't know. I'll forget it. I'll make a community tab post and I'll put Tammy's channel on it. Now, the hickory syrup is usually made out of shagbark hickory. Let me see. Post Tammy's channel. My God. I love flan as long as it's made right. I have had some nasty flan. Oh my God. Hold on, wait a minute. What am I? Oh, let me tell you, that baklava was to die for. But I have to be careful eating it because of the fatness of the butter. Use real butter when you make it. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, oh, is all I'm saying. Oh, it had sugar in it. See, if I taste sweet cornbread, I'm going to gag. I can't help it. It's a reflux. It's a reaction. Miracle Whip. Ugh. Uh, Sweet pickle relish. Ugh. There's things that will cause me to go bleh, automatically, and it's not that I'm being ugly or being hateful or being picky. I just cannot stand the taste of it. You missing out, Ann. You're missing out. Ha ha! Sounds good, Bounty. Flan is amazing. It's like a custard that has a brown sugar, oh, like syrup. You got to make it just the right way. Yep, poor Tammy can finally get to make videos and not have to fight to get to make them. Nope, nope, because I don't have a good pan to make it in. Not yet. It'll be coming. But flan, as long now, the key to flan or flan, it depends on where you go. You have to use good ingredients. But let me tell you, baklava was to die for. Jason, are you still in? Did you get to make the baklava? I was going to tell y'all, baklava is not hard to make at all. It just takes time. And most people are scared to death to cook anything that takes time. It's not hard. As long as you know how to count and keep up with count, you'll be fine. Eggs, milk, sugar, brown sugar. Y'all Google is your friend. Google. Google is your friend. Good Lord. Come on, people. What happened to everybody? What happened to the adventure side of people? If I don't know something, I'm gone to research. I'm going to find everything out what I can. Good evening, Ark Wildman. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Lord, hoot hoot. Yeah, it's either Spanish, but also you find a lot of Filipino recipes for flan, but it's also because, well, the Spanish, conquered the Philippines. But yeah, y'all got to get what happened? What happened to my peeps? Us older Gen Xers? And don't y'all remember when we were in school, we had to do a book report? You had to go hit the encyclopedias. There was no computers. There was no internet. You had to go search and learn. What has happened to the desire to continue to learn? I don't want to slap the table. I don't want to mess up the laptop because I cannot replace this monster that Junior bought. I mean, I want to know, where has the desire, the now I might just be weird. I might be weird. But where is the desire to learn? The the adventure of learning, reading. I've never seen so many people scared to death of reading. And the sad part is, a lot of these new generations coming up in school, a lot of them have no clue how to read. And it just shocks me. Yeah, yeah, that's something totally different from a plan there. And you know why they want stuff right then, right there? Because their parents haven't cracked down on them. My God, y'all, do you know if I tried to pull what these, and excuse the French, these little punks nowadays pull and get away with, I would have been toothless and dead as a child. These little punks today, Lord, I just look at them like going, and I want to ask the parents, you don't know how to spank that tail? You don't know how to put the fear of God, have a come to Jesus meeting with that little hooligan? What are you doing, chaining him somewhere in the basement? It's like, dear God, y'all. Good evening, Ladybug Sylv. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep, mine pops off every once in a while and I have to mush it back on. Yep, and that's why I love to cursive write. With my tendonitis, I have to be careful because writing really, anything meticulous will make it mad. I love to cursive write. Absolutely love it. Okay, Bounty, go get you a yellow jacket. Well, you also got to remember, don't believe everything you read, dear God, on the internet, y'all. Take notes from this one, see if they jive with this one. You can tell when there's other websites that copy word per verbatim this site is this other site over here is exactly the same as that. You have to know how to research. That's why when I do research on medicinal herbs and everything, I go further than the research. I will read the research. I will also find out who sponsored and paid for the research because Big Pharma is in a lot of herbs and a lot of herbalists are backed by Big Pharma. Good, Jason, good. Ha, wonderful, good. Of course, Big Pharma tells you not to take most herbs. You know why? If you get well, they've lost a customer. They only want you feeling just good enough. Just good enough. That way you'll just keep swallowing those pills. I'd rather get healed and over with it than I would keep swallowing pills. Keep swallowing pills. Ha ha, Chris, that's a good one. And see, even with the hyper children, a lot of people don't realize watch the child. Keep an eye on the child. I learned this with my nephew when he was alive, when he was a baby, because I'd take care of him. Watch him. Watch what they eat, because he had ADHD. He actually did have it. Some of these children don't have it, they just have parents that are lazy. All you had to do was watch him, watch what he ate. And you started finding out a lot of hyper children, it's not because they have ADHD, it's because they have food allergies. Not all food allergies show up as hives and rashes and puking and stuff like that. A lot of food allergies show up as hyperactivity. Jason, you're not alone. I've done that before. I've done that quite a few times. Yeah, a lot of stuff is food related because of the crap they put in the foods. But yeah, Jason, I do that way more times than I can admit to because I have no idea. Are you okay? Or was you reading? Oh, well, you look like you was about to pass out. I'm checking on you. You know, you could smile once in a while. I'm watching you. But yeah. And then they put him, my sister, who's not alive, she let them put him on, what was it, Ritalin? That horrible stuff. That baby toddler went, he's about 3 or 4. He went from full of life, happy child to an absolute glass-eyed over zombie. And I told her, I said, you better listen to me and you better mark my words. If you don't take this baby off of that, I'm going to beat you to a pulp until you do. And she tried to get smart with me. I said, I'm not scared of you. You bully everybody else, but you're not doing it to me. Now, I'm telling you, you either take this baby off this zombie medicine or I'm going to. It happened. She took him off of it. Yep, this man is spoiled rotten, ain't you? That man eats better and more than I do, y'all. Well, they can be, Gigi Deb. Food can be sedatives. Yes, it can be. Good evening, Stephen. Welcome into chat. Oot, oot. How are you doing? Yes, I am, Opal. Yes, I am. See, me and my sister, my blood sister, was night and day, fire, gasoline. She wanted to be a little thug and everything. She's a little thug wannabe. She tried to bully me, and I told her, do you want to continue to suck air? You might want to choose differently. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What did I miss? I thought he was coming in. Hold on. Crap. I got to see what he said. There we go. Okay. Welcome in, Stephen, and good night, darling. You take care. He says, Junior's looking good tonight. You take care, darling. Have a great night. We'll see you next Monday night. Yep. Nope, we're still here. Nope, Wendy, we're still here. Now, the seed swap you missed. That was a good one. We had so much fun. No, actually, I got to start being careful because I'm almost to the limit of my free of my free StreamYard. That was mild, hen house. You ought to go back and, well, don't watch the whole thing, but watch what was it, two years ago, 2 or 3, uh when it was my birthday live giveaway, and then when I was celebrating 2K, 3K, 5K. It was giveaways for over 8 hours. Well, the only other service that I know of is YouTube, and I can't pull YouTube up on my phone. Now, I might be able to do it on the laptop. Oh, temperate Tulsi? Yep. There you go. Believe me, that's going to be the best cup of tea or glass of tea you've ever had. Ask Tammy. I've got Tammy addicted to temperate Tulsi. But yeah, hen house. That was. You can ask Xander. You can ask Tammy. Anyone that's been here for a long time, Angel. They'll all tell you. Saturday night was kind of mild. Was kind of mild. Now, hey, we almost made 4 hours Saturday night. Good night, Stephen, darling. You have a great rest, a better week ahead, and we hope to see our little favorite leprechaun next Monday night. But yeah, just remember there are 7 different Tulsi basils. There's 7 different kinds. Each one tastes absolutely different from the other one. Yep, Cheryl. Cheryl remembers all those crazy giveaways. But Tammy, how good is temperate Tulsi? I'm not leaving. Good, you don't need to. Stay, Gigi Deb. Yeah, it did, Alexander. There was seeds, there was books, there was uh lava scrub bars. Oh my god, there was, I'm trying to think, don't know why I'm looking that way. There was tinctures, there was salves. Good God, there was all kinds of stuff gave away. No, they general term all of holy basil in one lump sum, but there's 7 different kinds of holy basil. But yeah, temperate Tulsi is one of our favorites. It's our favorite of all the Tulsis, all the holy basils. Yep, bath bombs. That's right. Yeah, there was so much stuff. Yep. But you got to remember, each of the holy basils has their own name. A lot of them is Krishna, um, Bana. Lord, I can't remember them all. But yeah, Kapoor. There's a you should know your holy basils. Yep, yep, Kapoor. Which, if I remember right, Kapoor is the one that's the temperate Tulsi. There's 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 a lot of infighting between herbalists on that one. Some say it is Kapoor, the temperate Tulsi, and some say temperate Tulsi, which is a really good one, is a totally different Tulsi. It's they're all medicinal. Not one is better than the other. They just work on different things. Yeah, yep, there is one that can grow like a tree as long as you're in an area that doesn't get frosted. Yep, but yeah, there's now if I remember right, at strictly medicinal, you got to look it for yourself. Strictly medicinal, I think has last time I looked, it's been a while. I think they have 5 out of the 7. They have 5 out of the 7. Yep. Oh, there's some that get bigger than that. The temperate Tulsi, Kapoor Tulsi. That's the one me and Junior are addicted to. I got Tammy addicted to it because I'm telling you, it makes the best glass of tea or cup of tea. You can also make tincture with it. I have made a very strong infused tea and made jelly with it. Yep, there's some that taste like anise. There's some that taste like cloves. Each one is completely different. All right, y'all. Smoke break. I'll still be here if anybody is new. I'm just gonna take a smoke break. Okay. Yep, tutti frutti. Yep. It's delicious. Oh Lord, where'd they go? There they are. They have all 7 of them. Good, because he used to only carry 5. But you have to remember, each one is going to taste different from the other. And you want to grow them a little separate from one another. You don't want them all around together. We got to talking about the temperate Tulsi. There's 7 different Tulsis. There's 7 different Tulsis. Each one tastes different. Each one for different. They're all medicinal. Some do a little more different than the other ones. They're all good. But yeah, everybody, I pretty much get addicted to the temperate Tulsi. Good, because that's pretty much between strictly medicinal, pine tree seeds, so true seeds, and True Leaf Market. That's pretty much the ones that I order from. Oh, that's okay, Nancy. I'm glad you had a good time. Man gave away a lot of seeds. I've got a lot of Tulsi videos already. Well, that or you can put one bag of it here, move another bag to just another just a couple of feet away from one another, or put a plant in between the two. Okay, Gigi Deb. But yeah, most of the people in India and so on where Tulsi is grown, they eat a Tulsi leaf 1 to 2 times a day. You be careful out there, Gloria. Don't you get too cold. Brave the cold and take some protection. Because donkeys usually don't holler unless it's something up. But yeah, there's going to be, once I can get all of these raised beds and then probably some more, there's going to be a lot of herbs being grown. A lot of them are ones that people's never heard of. But I'm going to tell you, today was a beautiful day, and I was so mad that I was stuck having to do plumbing and limping to town, limping back to town. We hit at one point today, y'all, 73 degrees, sunny. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, I know another thing I done Sunday because it was warmer. Oh my gracious, I fought and got the lemon tree out of the house out into the Hootie Hoop house. Good evening, Red, darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, we're supposed to be warm for about a week, so I know for a fact that heavy, ungodly heavy lemon tree is going to stay in the hootie hoop house. Whoo, Lord, that's awful warm. Yeah, Saturday night we got down to it was 23 or 24. But yeah, if you didn't get to make it for Saturday night, we had so much fun. Now I enjoy 70s, early or low 80s, but when it starts getting up in the upper 80s into the 90s, I'm miserable. Yeah, I noticed that, D. I noticed that, and she'll be fine because we had blocked off the back part of the trailer for the ice storm, and she done fine. Now she got mad because I didn't water her, but I couldn't, because it would have been freezing cold. But she done fine in those single digits in there. Lord, that's a miracle for you, Bounty. Yes, it is. It is too warm for February. Yeah, we got a lot of rain fixing to roll through. Yeah, but yeah, I gotta find that. I gotta find that video to send Tammy. I think it was on Instagram. The older man, he got a whole lot of ice, and he took his tiller to that ice and chopped that pathway, broke that ice right up. Right now, we're sitting at 54. I didn't know how to act today. It was sunshine. Listen, D, don't just keep watering them. Just keep watering them because that now there's no guarantee, but that lemon tree that I have is the miracle lemon. She has many times died completely back to the ground, and in spring they shoot new growth up from the roots. Now, here's another weird thing. In that ungodly cold bathroom where she was at, she shot up new branches all over her. So now she got mad and dropped leaves at me because I didn't water her because I didn't want her roots to freeze. But yep, she's just growing like crazy. And nope, she had no grow light or anything on her. Yep. I know y'all gonna have fun with her. Stop by. But yeah, stay positive, D. Now, uh, like I said, that poor lemon tree survived outside in the collapsed Hootie Hoop House during the snowpocalypse. What was it? Ice Mageddon. And yeah, this year she is four, 4 or 5 years old. So yeah. Oh no, Deb, Gigi Deb, I'm sorry to hear that. Her little puppy to replace crazy Patsy Cline. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be the year I finally get to see some lemons on the tree. But hopefully from now on, I will have a place to winter her over where it'll be warm. Because, yeah, trying to move that giant pot and it looks like she needs to be repotted again. Yeah, buddy, that's going to be fun. As she's in, if I remember right, one of my big tree pots. Okay, Apple. Okay, here we go. Poof, and we're back. Like magic. Junior's busted with the coffee cup. I saw that look. I'm immune to that burn. Go ahead, you want to laugh. You can't hold it. Hey. I know it. Y'all saw that look he gave me. I die laughing about the looks now. He can cut a look in a heartbeat. I'm immune to it now. I just bust out laughing. Okay, Opal, darling, you take care, darling. Have a great night. Better week ahead. And we'll see you next Monday night. Move the fingers, baby. There you go. Love you, darling. But yeah, me and this poor lemon tree started her from seed. That poor lemon tree has died completely back to the ground 3 times. Last year was the first one that she got to live all the way through winter. And this year too. Yep. Wonder dog. There you go. Well, I got to see one of the new kittens today. I'm thinking it's only one of them. I haven't seen any others yet. Not a Manx. I was hoping the last batch she had, I'd get a Manx. Black as coal, y'all. And some of the most blue, intense, dark blue eyes. I was looking at it and it's like going hissing all at me, all arched up. I looked down at it. I said, "You think you're really bad, don't you?" And then it just quit and looked at me. And I'm like going, "Yep, I know your name. Your name's Raven. Welcome to the family." So I'm looking forward to finally getting all these new cats, not my cats, but they might as well be, all spayed and neutered. So this one, I don't know how she had a solid black one, but she did. Yep, I like my shirt too. Thankful, blessed, and kind of a mess. Yep, best. Yep. But this one, Raven, dead on. That was the fastest I have ever named an animal. Because I'm standing there, I looked, like I said, I looked at it, I said, "Don't you think you're a little small for that action?" And then I heard Raven. I'm like, "All right, your name's Raven." Yep, because it's just black and full of spitfire. That's okay. I'll finally get it tamed just like I have the other kittens. But down here we have a spay and neuter program that costs $25 a piece. So eventually all of them get fixed, even Mama Cat. Oh, good evening, Angela Christine. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Stay positive. I know it's hard. Believe me, I know how hard it is to stay positive. Would you like for me to put you on the prayer request list? Ha ha, Tammy. Thelma and Louise. Teachna and Chong. All right. Well, do anybody else need to be on the prayer request? I know there was two prayer requests Saturday. I remember one. I feel bad. Let's see. I have our three cats when we moved here. They're all fixed. We have Ginseng, Domino, and Baby Girl. Towards the end, I just started running out of names. I've got four kittens from Mama Cat's last batch. I've got to finally name them. I haven't named them yet. And then she first had Spooky. I don't know what happened to Spooky. I don't know if somebody stole her or if something got her. And it irks me because she was the only Manx so far that Mama Kitty, also known as Rosie, has had. Because she's a Manx. They're not called bobtails, they're called Manx because they come from the Isle of Man, which is an island between Ireland and Britain. Oh my God, Cheryl, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. Well, it's better that, not that that's good, but it could have been a whole lot worse. Hey, it's not my fault the cat come up here. It's Rosie, Mama Cat, not my cat. Ah, cockatiel named Conway Twitty. But yeah, apparently Rosie didn't want to go back home. She decided the food was too good here and that she'd rather be here. Now, if I can get my hands on these tomcats around here, their little nuggets will be gone too. Oh, that's bird. Yep, it wasn't his time to go. He's very, very lucky. The bird's older than me. Oh, that's great. What is it? A macaw? Yep. Now sometimes them things can be mean. Then I've seen sweet as can be ones. It all depends. But yep, I got you on the prayer request list. Loud, ugly to me, and old. Well, there's a pretty good chance that bird's going to live a whole lot longer just to aggravate you. Oh, Junior's over here laughing. He's over here just a laughing. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Now listen, I know how hard, believe me, darling, how hard it can be to stay positive. Sometimes you get knocked down, you get back up, get knocked down again, you get back up. One thing that might can help you is in the morning when you wake up, give thanks for the blessings of a new day. When you go to bed, give thanks for the blessing of a day. It helps. It does help. Oh, thank you, darling. I don't know about wisdom, but I try to help as many people as possible. I love to encourage people. I don't know what happened to Ann, where she went to. Hope I didn't scare her about the using the Google. Yeah, eventually I hope to get a dog, but not until we can take care of it. Because believe me, the cats are fun enough as it is. I turned the bus around. No, we ain't turning the bus around. We're still coming full throttle. Hey, Bounty, darling, you take care. Have a wonderful evening, better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Good evening, Ingrid. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, that's okay, darling. Thank you. How'd you like that listing of places I sent you? You know what? That was only one Google search. Typed in the words, hit, you know, enter, all that come up in one Google search. Now, that Flowers bread store that you have in or near that town you was talking about, that's the same bread store that me and Junior, it's not the same building, but it's the same bread store we go to. That or I might have accidentally scared her because I went kind of off on my soapbox about people not wanting to do research. You okay? But those two links that I sent in that comment, it's one for over 10 stores, and it's the single one is for another store by itself. Sometimes the drive is worth it, Pearlio. Sometimes the drive is worth it. Hey, Judy, darling, welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? That's Miss Judy from down the road. Yep. And see, me and Junior, we now drive when we get a chance to down in Tupelo, and that's about 40, 45 minutes. We will drive. We will drive. Yep, we're doing good. The car's pretty much parked now. We limped. It's a miracle you didn't hear us come past your place today. Yeah, we limped from Tish to back home doing all of 35 miles an hour. Wait a minute. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, Gigi Deb, darling, have a great night, a better week ahead, and we hope to see you next Monday. You get to feeling better, honey. Hopefully that pain goes away. Yeah, me and Junior like to travel. We're not afraid to drive. Once we get the car up and going like it's supposed to, if that money ever comes, God, it is just creeping, y'all, just absolutely creeping. Um, we've got to get the car fixed. We got to figure out, do we need to, can we get the wood stove in the car, or do we need, because we got a road trip to Texas. I know for a fact, when we have it to spare, we got a road trip to Georgia because there's a nursery there we got to go to because we got to stock back up on our mint plants, and you can't get them plants around here. And unfortunately, they quit doing mail orders. Yep, yep. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait is what we're doing. Okay, Hen House. Thank you, darling. Well, we got to go to Texas to see Hen House because she's blessing us with a wood heater. Our worst case scenario, we'll either rent um a small truck or a minivan. Nope, it's not apple mint. It's not apple mint. These are mints that you can't really get a hold of. They're like a specialty greenhouse, and I've done videos on getting plants from them before through the mail, and the way they package them and everything, you'd swear when they got to you that you just walked up and took it off the shelf. You couldn't even tell they'd ever been shipped. Yep, I could use wine bottles, canning jars, just about anything, y'all. Oozing the mint. Yep, spicy mint. It's not spicy oregano. It's not hard to find. You just gotta find it. That's what the OWLS family is about, Angela Christine. We uplift one another. Now, sometimes it sounds like I beat down some people, People don't know how to take my old blunt butt, but it's never out of hate, it's out of love. And I just get frustrated because I have watched the dumbing down of people, and it's aggravating. Excuse my French, it's aggravating as hell, y'all. Yep. And we're always here. We're always here when we do live stream. You're more than welcome to come in. And of course, later tonight, prayer request list will go out. Good evening, Keith. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yes, I am an organic gardener. I do not use pesticides. I use all natural. Yep. But the thing with us now is we're having to rebuild everything, start over from scratch, but we're going to end up being bigger, better than we were before. True, Ingrid, true. But see, we're me and Junior, aren't we? We're looking forward to the road trip down there in Texas because we're going to swing through. We're going to go down um a different way and go across Mississippi, going into territory I haven't been in yet. I'm used to I-55 and going down. Well, I want to avoid I-55. We're going to go down and then across. What is it? I-20? I think it's I-20 across Mississippi, across Louisiana into Texas. Okay, Cece, darling, you have a great night, better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Well, potatoes are not hard to grow as long as you fertilize them correctly. Not a whole lot of nitrogen, but a whole lot of bone meal or wood ash, and they will love you for it. Oh, Gloria, more than happy to, darling. I'm glad to hear they're working. I don't know. See, I see wrenches. I don't know about the shields. It's crazy YouTube crap. Good evening, Pete. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Pete says hi, Junior. See, I don't see shields. I see wrenches. Depends on what small pot you are talking about, because you don't want to go under 5 gallons. You best one last year, from what I found out, is cardboard boxes. Good evening, Janice. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? See, I don't know. It's just YouTube. It's always some kind of bull crap because they all got to do that poo poo crap. So it's not me. It's not me doing it. Smart pots. I don't know about no smart pots. I just got tree pots and grow bags, raised beds, in ground. I don't know about no smart pots. That sounds more like millennial and Gen Z stuff. Yep. I've got to look it back up. It's been a while, Angela. Oh, believe me, I'll let everybody know because Lord forbids, I know I better not, we'd better not step foot in Georgia without letting Opal know. Oh my God, Pete, I bet you did have to escape. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? But yeah, I don't know nothing about no smart pot. See that when I hear stuff like that, it kind of makes me back away from it because I'm old school. I don't like most of this new crap. I don't know where in Georgia. All I know is, see, I never paid attention to the city. I just made the order and they shipped it to me. So in Georgia, I don't know yet. That's why I said we eventually have a road trip. You got to remember, me and Tammy pretty much grow in ground. I grow in the ground, my main garden. I do raised beds. I do grow bags and stuff. Happy birthday, Jeff! Oh, let me write. Happy birthday! Oh, a fellow Aquarian. Oh, you done messed up my feng shui over here. You okay? You hurting? You need some Tylenol, or are you good? Well, it's almost your med time. You want to wait for meds, or you want Tylenol? Okay. Angela, darling, I have no clue where in Georgia. No clue whatsoever. All I know is it's in Georgia. We will eventually plan a trip there, but we haven't planned nothing because we got to make sure the car and everything's fixed first. No, we do not have any dogs. You know how the best way to learn about me? Watch my playlist. Watch my playlist. Hey, Susan, welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? His hand is hurting him. His hand is hurting him. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Don't feel bad, Tammy. I have no clue, but they haven't said nothing about him having any kind of insurance yet. Oh, Jeff. Angela, darling, listen to me. They don't have my mint. That's just where we go. We used to order by mail catalog. They'd mail it to us. I have no clue where in Georgia the nursery is at. I won't know until I actually have funding to spare to look at what they have to offer. Then we can call them, see if I can make an order over the phone, and then we drive and pick it up. No clue. Don't know where the nursery is at. Good evening, Sneaky Pete. Wait, 63 in March? Oh, your age, Lord. Lord, I thought it was somebody else came in. Lord. I teach you in my playlist, organic gardening playlist. I use bone meal, blood meal, very composted chicken manure, Epsom salt. I make my own homemade fish emulsion. Everything you keep asking me can be found in the playlist on my channel. I do not use Miracle Grow because they are buddies with Miracle Grow. Both CEOs are tight friends. I do not use Miracle Grow. Apple. Apple, that's bad. Oh, that's hilarious. But I don't use the regular already mixed up fertilizer. No. I individually add mine into it because I prefer to do it that way. That way I know for a fact I get the ratio that I'm supposed to. You can't go buy all this pelleted fertilizer and think that every piece, every little chunk has everything in it. It don't work that way. But yeah, I make my own fish emulsion from fish heads, fish guts, the skeleton after going fishing. Yeah. See, 27th was my grandmother's birthday. Well, if you keep coming into live stream, Angela, I will let everybody know when we're heading to Georgia. A yolks wagon. What kind of car does an egg drive? A yolks wagon. Yeah, I know both of y'all are Leos because I got y'all rolling last, what was it, last Monday's live stream because I was talking about the full moon being in Leo. I was waiting to see how many people, I could pull their little chains and get them riled up. Yeah, I don't know why Junior reacts like that to jokes. That is his, I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, he loves jokes. He just has a weird way of expressing laughing most of the time. He's kind of got dry humor. That's what he likes. See, I try to keep him laughing, but man, I'm a natural comic and I have to work hard to get this old man over here to laugh. See? Hi, good, Kim, you escaped. But yeah, I don't mind answering questions and everything, but when there's just one video after another in the playlist that, shows you how to do stuff, it's better to go watch the video. But yeah, I've got I've got one or two videos showing how to make your own homemade fish emulsion. It's not hard, y'all. It's not hard at all. No, you're not annoying me. You're not annoying me at all. No, because I don't do the sardines because I don't know what chemicals might be in those sardines. So I use fresh caught. Of course, there's probably chemicals in them too. But we're eating the fish we catch and then using the skeletons. No, it's not that we're lagging. You might be lagging because you have to keep an eye. If you leave the channel to go look at something else, the bar will lag on you. Okay, Apple, you take care. Have a blessed evening. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Ha! Kim, I love that one. Gonna be trying it, y'all. It all depends on the weather. We're gonna be very warm but rainy. I'm gonna try to do a foraging video sometime this week. But you gotta remember, until we can't go foraging anywhere else until we can get the car fixed. Because, yeah, it sounds like the front end's fixing to come out in front of the car. So, yeah, the car is parked. I don't know if it's the hub or the other. I cannot remember that part. I got it all saved. Oh no, we're gonna come and pick it up because I haven't been that way. We like me and Junior used to be a truck driver until he had his two strokes and everything else. So he's a long haul driver. I'm a long haul driver. We love to drive. I haven't been to as far as the farthest I've been into Alabama is, well, haven't been to Georgia yet, but Alabama, the farthest I've been down that way is at State Park, and I don't remember its name. And it's the state park where the actual Appalachian Mountains actually start and go upwards. So, yeah, we want a road trip. We have been deprived for a very long time of being able to do anything. See? Am I wrong, baby? I'm wrong? Well, you said yeah. You're looking possessed now. You're starting to look up and roll your eyes in the back of your head. Quit that. You'll scare the hell out of people. But we've been to quit looking up. Yeah, yeah. Or you can go to fish markets. Go to fish markets. There's bound to be local fishmongers around you that they have scraps. Can't help it. It's how we make money, Pete. It's what pays us is the ads. Good evening, Kimberly. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I ain't worried about him. I'm immune to Junior. I mean, I can say I got good jokes, y'all. You know what he does? He rolls his eyes at me. Once in a blue moon, he'll laugh. But he'll laugh at the most stupid stuff. That's what Junior likes, really stupid stuff. I mean, quality comedy. Y'all hear me when I get going. Yep, that's usually how most people do harvest the potatoes, yes. But you got to be careful. You don't want them to be in the ground too long because they'll start resprouting. I'm half scared, Pete. I'm half scared. And I have a lot of potato. Well, I have quite a few planting potato videos and harvesting potato videos. Oh my God, Pete, that's wrong. Oh my God, that's wrong, Pete. Okay, Nancy, you take care. Have a great night, a better week ahead. We'll see you next Monday night. What do you feed a gay horse? Hey. Oh God, that was good. Oh, Bunny Barb. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, I've grown quite a few potatoes, but my potato of choice that I love to grow is sweet potatoes. Yeah, he liked that one. Yes, he did. Did you, baby? Why did the chicken cross the road? To catch the ball. Interesting. I figured he crossed the road to try to get away from KFC. Yeah, he liked that one. All right, y'all. His hand's starting to hurt him pretty good. I can tell he's over here fidgeting. But yeah, we got quite a few places we plan on going. Jeff, you go celebrate your birthday, darling. You have a wonderful evening. Don't you say sorry you gotta go or hate you gotta go. You go have fun, darling. All right, everyone. Y'all take care. Stay safe and sound. Now, tomorrow's video will be running late because I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like doing a video tonight. I just don't feel like doing a video. I'm wore out from playing plumber. Yesterday I like to never got warm from being soaked from head to toe and having to go out in that 26-degree temps. I got cold and it took a while for me to get warmed back up. His hand hurts him a lot because that's his stroke arm. So his hand hurts quite a bit and it's getting almost time for his Tylenol. It's his nerves will act up in his hand. Probably about time to put his splint back on. But yeah, it's like if you ever had nerve damage, it's just like hundreds and thousands of needle pricks. Everyone, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. Keep your eyes and your ears open. A lot of stuff going down, y'all. A lot of weird stuff going down. Especially with these files, Epstein files. Yep. Child sacrifice, eating of children. Yeah. It's disgusting, y'all. Everyone, take care. Get ready. It won't be long before the warm season will be upon you. Plan out your garden. Figure out where you want everything at, and don't let it just sneak up on you. Everyone, take care. Stay safe and sound. You want to wave, baby? Y'all have a blessed evening. We love you dearly and appreciate you more than you know. Y'all take care and may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all. Y'all take care and stay safe. Hold on a minute.